my range units would not be able to attack him, so it would have been a horrible position for me. Now those wards serve a purpose of showing me when his army decides to come out of his base. So I did see his army now moving towards the fountain. I can tell that there is a creepjack going to be coming. I see the demon under here, and I'm going to try to focus it down. And here comes the rest of his army. This is a really bad position for me right now, and this is exactly what he is looking for. So I'm going to start to back up soon, I hope. Here we go, I'm going to back up. Now, I do still have an advantage here. I have 51 food over his 58. Ooh, I do not have that much of a food advantage, but I do have 2 healing scrolls and a scroll of protection. Now, this position here is actually pretty decent for me. I have all my melee in the front, meanwhile my demo and Kodo are fighting in the back here. So I'm going to burn my scroll of protection and my scroll of healing. I still have one more scroll of healing, and I'm going to use that now. And I decide to hex the Demon Hunter at the moment because it prevents him from further mana burning my units. And I didn't really have anything else to hex at the moment, so I'd rather not him just mana burn all my mana away. I'd rather use it effectively to stop the Demon Hunter from doing anything for a few moments. So my Blademaster here is just focusing on the Druids of the Talon and Archer, which die relatively quickly to a level 4. I do manage to kill his Demon Hunter here, and I'm going to pick off a few more here with a Ensnare. When you see his army running, make sure you get that Raider up there, Ensnare a unit, and just keep on running that unit forward so that your other units can be focusing down the ensnared units, and your Raider can still ensnare new units. Due to that Raider there, I just got 2 extra Archers and a Druid of a Talon. So, shows you how effective Raiders are when your opponent is starting to run away. So with his Demon Hunter dead, I know he's not going to be fighting another battle, so I'm going to decide to go and creep here. The middle fountain and both this small creep camp here are both very weak, so I'm going to take them out. Now I make a little mistake here with this weak hit point grunt. I leave it out there while my army is fairy fired, so it is open for the Keeper of the Grove, which is now coming, to entangle it and kill it. What I should have done is used it as bait and sent my Raiders over there to ensnare and kill the Keeper of the Grove. Now, what I try to do is kill the grunt with my Raider to deny him EXP here, but I was a bit too late in doing that, so he did get the EXP. Now, I only have 1 armor upgrade on my units. I'm going to get the other one soon. After armor upgrades, you want to be working on the weapon upgrades. Those are also important, as your grunts and raiders have the siege and normal attack damage, which works great against the 4-unit mix as well. You may also want to get 1 range for your demo upgrade. Excuse me. So I decided to put up an expo here, as I am at a fairly good advantage, and so long as I get that expo up, I should be able to win the game. That's my plan right now. He's lost his Demon Hunter and his army quite a few times right now. I have a significant hero advantage as well, 5 and 4 versus 3 and 2. So I'm going to put up that expo there. As well, as you see, I have an over amount of lumber here. I have 1,288 lumber. So I'm going to take some of my lumber peons and put them onto that expansion there. That'll just give me a bit of extra gold. I mean, every little bit helps. So he uses a Dust of Appearance on my Blademaster, and I'm forced to use that in Invulnerability Potion. Invulnerability Potions really are great for Blademasters. First of all, your Blademaster is a vulnerable target. He only has 825 hit points, and he can be killed quite easily. So I tend to get an Invulnerability Potion on him, especially when you're doing a lot of creep jacks, as well as when you're in battles. He's usually in the back lines. So your opponent tries to kill him to prevent his backlines from dying. So make sure you get an Invulnerability Potion or Health Pot on him. As you can see, I just transferred the Health Pot from my Shadow Hunter to my Blademaster. Now, I'm just waiting here. I'm waiting for my Expo to go up. I know he sees my Expo with the whip there. I'm just waiting for a perfect battle. I don't want him to do any hit and runs on my base, and I want to try to force a fight here. So what I want to do is, before the battle, I want to try to get a few wards up. I placed a few there, but I noticed he wasn't coming. So I'm going to go around to the back of his base and place a few more wards here and get a battle here going. Like I said, you never want to fight Night Elf when they're on top of the ramp and you're in a small opening like that. It is a really bad position. This position over here suits me much, much better. So, as you can see, the benefits of attacking a base is you can set up, I've already set up 3 wards here, and that is a lot of piercing damage, which is going to be added to my army. So, versus Elf as Orc, I'm going to attack move into his army here, making sure that the demos are focusing on the unarmored Dryads, Huntresses, and Druids of the Talon. I'm going to devour something with my Kodo and send my Blademaster to the back lines hopefully soon. Making sure to try to kill the Dryads first here, and all of them except for one have been killed. And now I have my Blademaster focusing on the archers here. I'm not going to try and worry about the Demon Hunter. Actually, now it is in a vulnerable position, so I'm going to try and kill that. However, you do not want to be tanking the Demon Hunter. You want to be focusing down on the Night Elf archers and unarmored units and whatnot. If the heroes are, however, vulnerable, such as they were just there, do try and kill them. Again, the Keeper of the Grove is quite an easy target. So if you want to target him as one of the Night Elf heroes, that's fine as well. Now I want to play the game safe here. I don't want to lose the game to some stupid mistake of losing my my Blademaster. I still have that expo going up, so I decided to TP here. And now it's pretty much just a waiting game, making sure my expo goes up and he doesn't expo anywhere else. So I gain double the income as my opponent does. I have a invulnerability potion again here. On this map with the Shadowhunter and Blademaster, continually buy healing potions and invulnerability potions, especially with the Keeper of the Grove there, which tends to make the Night Elf focus down the heroes with that entangle. So I'm just going to continue pumping Grunt Raider, Demo, Kodo, and I'm just going to wait at my expo here. The longer I wait, the more advantage I create. And I'm going to scout out his expo with my Blademaster here. As you can see, I have a 48 food advantage over his 37, and it's just going to keep on getting bigger. So I've already most likely won the game at this point. There's not much he can do, and as long as I sit here for a bit longer, there isn't anything he can do. If you are in this position and your opponent is not waiting at the base and he's out creeping, make sure you're doing some hit and runs, trying to get up an expo while you are making him waste his gold through TPs. Now I have all these extra peons here. I still have 871 lumber, and this looks like it's going to be the end of the game, so I'm going to bring them into the battle as well. They serve as some extra meat. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 peons. That is an extra like 1,000 hit points tank. As well, they can repair the demo if it is being attacked. So I'm going to finish off the game here by attacking his base. He's going to TP up to his Tree of Ages that is going to the expo up there. And he's going to bring all his wisps here, and I'm going to try to make sure that my heroes don't get detonated by moving them back. I'm going to move my whole army back to the wards here, so I'm fighting within the wards. And I'm going to attack move to fight the battle here. He got a few good detonates off there, but my army greatly outmatches him here. I'm going to use my Blademaster to focus down on the Demon Hunter here, as it was very weak, and now with the Keeper of the Grove, and that's basically the game right there. Now that was game 2. He did end up winning the game 3 on Twisted Meadows. And as you can see, that game I really made good use of my Blademaster by scouting, harassing him, and that's exactly what you want to be doing. As well, in the early game, I was keeping his hero occupied while creeping. So that's really the advantage Orc has on this map, and if you know how to use that, it can become an effective weapon, as you just saw. This player is probably a lot better than me. I probably knew how to play the map very well as Orc, and that's what won me that game. So hopefully this taught you how to effectively use Uruk on this map, what heroes to pick, and why they are so effective and how to use them. This will be the end of this commentary, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for listening, and have a good day.